Well, I'm a 15 Yankee. That's my military specialty. I work on Apache helicopters. I'm a technician. I work on their weapons, avionics, and electronic systems. When I deployed to Iraq, I was stationed at Cobb Spiker in Tikrit, Saddam's hometown. And then I went out on a few missions out in Bakuba, Fob Warhorse. When I was in Tikrit, we worked 12-hour shifts, and we had 1 day off a week. On my day off, we worked out a lot. Working out, everybody lives in Iraq. You have to get in a waiting line to go on the bench. The hardest thing, whenever, everybody stands in lines and they bring, like a wooden crate, with somebody in it, and everybody salutes it, and you see it go on the plane. That was something else. So we had 3 casualties in our battalion. 2 pilots and 1 specialist on a patrol. But then when I got sent to Bakuba and I was attached to a whole other unit, it happened a lot more often there. When it happens, they also shut down all communications just to make sure the military is the first one to inform the family of what's going on. I'll never forget, it was Mother's Day, because Mother's Day is coming up. And we went on a blackout, and we're like, oh man, this isn't cool, it's Mother's Day. And then they lifted the blackout like 4 hours later, and it usually takes about a couple days. We're like, oh yeah, blackout's gone, we can go back online. And we're like, man, they already told her. Wow, oh, happy Mother's Day, here comes some flowers that, he probably ordered on 1-800-Flowers.com. Here comes a priest dressed in his, dress blues, holding a flag. Some of the care packages we got, it was during Christmas time, everybody got a set of pajamas. And some people's pajamas were cooler than others. Like, my buddy got SpongeBob, and I was jealous, because, you're in Iraq, and SpongeBob's funny, and it's cool, so. I didn't get SpongeBob pajamas. I had, like, these green ones. I'm like, what? My uniform's already green. Who sends me green pajamas? But I still wore them every day. But it's fun, and it really makes you feel a lot better. Sometimes they also leave in their contact information in case you want to write back. A lot of the kids did that. We also got a lot of letters from, like, classes. The kids' letters are always the coolest. They had, like, the craziest drawings, but it's cute. You laugh about it because, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Like a pretty awesome CD, Oh, shaving stuff's gone. DVDs and movies, not so much, because you can get a lot more than you guys can. Fitness magazines. I mean, it's wrong to, I don't want to assume that everybody wants to work out, but that's all we did. The fitness, Men's Health, most popular magazine out there, I think. Baby wipes. I know we had some quilts made, actually. And then they were sent to the recruiting battalion here in Houston, and they gave those out to everybody that was deployed, so I got a quilt. Just like little thoughtful gifts, My favorite was getting those letters from those kids. There's a bunch of elementary school kids, and they weren't addressed to anybody. They were just random letters, and they just handed them out. Here, this one's yours, that one's yours, and it was just, we hung them up on the walls of our shop just because, they were cool to look at. But, the thing isn't so much like what's in the package, but just the fact that we got a package. That was the neatest part, period.